Good morning. Hi. I love you too. That is so nice, Monique. Good morning. I have to tell you guys the funniest story what happened last night. Okay. You know what? I might need to get my glasses because my eyes are going to water the whole time I try to talk to you. Except I don't know where my glasses are. Shit. Great. Okay. Well, I have to tell you guys the funniest story. So, I'm sleeping in this one-piece Victoria's Secret pajama thing, right? So, it's shorts, okay? Shorts, and it's all one piece. But you can just take it off like this, right? Comes right off. Like, it's super stretchy. So, comes right off. Anyway, last night, we put the kids to bed. And I come into the bedroom to read notes for a call I have to do for work. I only have one call this whole week. I know I said I wasn't going to work at all, but we're dealing with a director in another country, and the time zones and the days are so hard. So I said I would do one call so it wouldn't have to wait a week. So anyway, they sent me like a 7-page document that I had to review. So I got in bed last night. I took a shower, put on my pajamas, got in bed. I'm reading the document. Michael comes into the room. He comes in and shuts the door. Now, one thing about me, okay? The second Michael comes in to the bedroom, I know he wants to have sex, because I know when Michael doesn't come into the bedroom unless he wants to have sex. Once I go into the bedroom and shut the door, if he doesn't want to have sex, he leaves me alone. And I usually read scripts or watch Ballers or do something, right? So, hey, Chris Nally. So he comes into the room. So I'm reading my iPad. I immediately close my iPad and set it down. Because if Michael wants to have sex, then I want to have sex. I don't know. That's how I am. So he smiles and he crawls onto the bed, right? And he goes, am I interrupting something important? And I go, not more important than having sex. My glasses are on the... No, my glasses are not on the nightstand. Well, they're not. So, anyway, so we start making out, whatever, and he goes to do this, and he's like, and then he looks at me and goes, I wish I could do his accent. He goes, are you wearing a onesie? And I started cracking up. He goes, what are you, 5? Like, I'm trying to change your diaper. I was dead. Oh my God. Are you wearing a onesie? I was like, yes, I'm wearing a onesie. You want to see my onesie? It's pajamas. It's cute, right? And it opens quick, so no complaints. Anyway, it was just so funny. Are you wearing a onesie? Oh my God, I was dying. Anyway, the life with a Southern man, I'll tell you. An older Southern man. Okay, so anyway. Okay. So today's coffee talk is actually, I think, a really important conversation to have, because I think that it will set so many of you free taking things personally is one of the most crippling self-inflicted pains we can do. Okay? What do I mean by that? What I mean is that once you fully understand how people project their insecurities and their fears and their unresolved issues onto you, and once you realize that that's what's happening, you can stop taking things so personally, because you realize, oh, these mean words, these dismissive statements, none of this is even really about me. All of this is really about you and how you're feeling and what you're dealing with. And because you don't have the tools to heal yourself, you are projecting it because it makes you feel better. It temporarily relieves it. So you are projecting it onto me. Think about pain as a tangible product for 1 second. Think about pain as something you can take out and hold in your hand, right? Okay, I'm holding pain. But even while I'm holding it, it still hurts me. Okay? If you have the opportunity to project that pain onto someone else so that even temporarily you can feel relief, wouldn't you do it? If you don't have the tools to heal yourself, if you don't know how to deal with the pain, deal with the unresolved issues, deal with the fear, deal with the insecurities, if you don't know how, so it's coursing through your body, right? Just like, say, you get stung by a jellyfish and you don't know how to deal with the sting. Sidebar, it's not peeing on yourself, right? You just have to deal with the pain, right? You got to deal with it because you don't know how to stop it. For most people, when they have unresolved issues, when they have fear, when they have insecurities, they don't really put the work into themselves to deal with all of that. So they've got it coursing through their bodies, right? And sure, they have good days, and then they have bad days, and they have good days, and they have bad days, right? But on bad days, it's coursing through their bodies, and they don't know what to do with it. They don't want to be sad. They don't want to be fearful. They don't want to feel insecure. So they take that pain and they project it onto someone else for a short amount of time, right? I'll give you an example. My grandmother consistently asked my mother if she had a favorite child all the time. My grandmother only had one child. My mother is an only child. It bothered my grandmother her whole life that she didn't have more children. Instead of saying to my mother, sometimes I feel jealous that you had 4 children, Susan. Sometimes I feel jealous that you have all these children and all this love and all of this noise in the house and babies and kids and stuff. And I had 1 and I was only given 1 and I wanted more. Okay? Instead of finding a healthy way to talk to my mother about the fact that my grandmother never got over the fact that she could only have 1 child, she would somehow pit my mother's children against her. Who's your favorite? Then she would come to us and say, well, Carolyn is mommy's favorite because of this. And I would say, Carolyn is mommy's favorite? What? Mommy loves you, but Carolyn needs this, or so-and-so needs this, or this one. And what she was inadvertently doing was projecting her insecurities about not being able to have more children and causing trouble for my mother and her kids. And mentally upsetting my mother by saying things like, who's your favorite child? If you could only spend... Okay, here's the thing. Intent is everything. If I say to my friend Adrian, who has 4 kids, who's your favorite child right now? Who's the easiest for you? The intent is, What stage is easiest for you right now? I'm not trying to meddle with Adrienne or meddle with the love of her children or pit her children against her. I really want to know, hey, bestie, what stage is easiest for you right now? Because we have the same age children. So it's like, I just want to check in. Like, this is what I'm dealing with. How are you faring over there? I share that with you to say that my grandmother didn't have the tools to deal with what she was feeling. And it ended up really hurting my mother. It ended up really hurting her. Like, she didn't want to pit her children against each other, and she didn't want to pick favorites, but she felt guilty because that was her mother, and my grandmother was emotionally manipulative to my mom, and so when you are dealing with people in your life and they are constantly projecting their insecurities or their fear or their unresolved issues onto you, when you realize it's because they have no tools, you stop taking everything so personally. Like, she's not doing this to me because of me. She's doing this to me because she didn't know any other way. I really learned with my own mother. She wasn't calling me fat or making fun of my weight because of me necessarily. I didn't know this when I was young, hence the eating disorders. But now I understand. She was doing it because she had her own insecurities about weight, and she didn't want a fat kid. And also, she didn't have the tools. She didn't have the tools to teach me like healthy eating choices, and because she just didn't. So instead, she made fun of me in hopes that I would get angry and stop eating, and well, that didn't work. But such is life, right? I have full forgiveness for my mother. I have awareness. I still have awareness. But I do have forgiveness. And I love my mother. And she's coming next week. So what I suggest you do when people begin to project their pain or fear or insecurities or unresolved issues with their parents or whatever onto you, this goes for lovers, friends, parents, siblings, whatever. If you can't cut them off, you need to set boundaries. You need to say, I know this isn't about me, and I'm here to help you learn how to deal with it, but I'm not here to be your punching bag. I'm not here to be your receptacle or your sponge. You're not going to throw that all on me so that I get crippled. I become Zelda from Pet Sematary with a fucked up back carrying around all your shit. That's not going to happen. So you need to legit limit your time with the people who do this to you. Be very conscious of the amount of time you spend with someone who does this to you. Susan's coming for a week. At any given time, I am prepared to change her plane ticket and send her back early if I have to. If it means self-preservation and it means saving our relationship, I will. Will I do a coffee talk with Susan? I don't know. I'm not here to villainize my mother. I love my mother. It would be interesting to have an open conversation with her about the time in her life when she felt that it was okay to call me names, I can't imagine, being a mother and calling my kid an elephant or, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. But, how do you limit your time if it's your husband? What if you're married to them? Oh, No. I'm going to say this to you right now. God did not create you in all his glory and put you on this earth to be abused by anybody. Okay? Not your mother, not your husband, not your children. Okay? But Jamie, it's my husband. Okay. So today we sit our husbands down and we say, listen, I understand that you don't have the tools to deal with whatever pain or fear or unresolved issues you are carrying. I'm not a therapist. I'll do what I can to be here for you, but you need to see somebody and deal with it. Because let me tell you what I'm also not. I'm also not a receptacle or a sponge for all of that. And what happens is, because you're not working on it, you're projecting it on me. And I know that you love me and you wouldn't want me to feel bad. So if that's the case, you will go get help. And if they won't go get help, they don't love you more than they love staying exactly who they are. And then you have a decision to make. And you know how I feel about divorce. I'm Catholic, but I don't give a shit. What you're not going to do is abuse me for the rest of your life because you're too lazy to get help or too scared or too whatever. So if you don't want to work on your shit and you think I'm going to just keep carrying it for you because I love you or because you have big dick energy or because you're the father of my children, you are wrong. And let me tell you something else. I'll move into another bedroom. It's not a problem. We could live in this house. We could raise our children. If we can't afford to separate, no problemo. I'll sleep in another room. You could even keep the master. I don't give a shit. But God did not create you. Do you know how much love went into your creation? Do you understand how much God loves you? Like, take a mother's love for her children and magnify it by 9 quadrillion. He created you in his image, in his likeness, exactly how he knew you needed to be to live your life outstanding. And he's looking at you going, I know I did not spend that Wednesday creating her in my likeness and in all my glory and send her down, choose the right parents, send her down into this world with love and all these tools she needs to let this fool abuse her. I know I didn't do that. I know I didn't do that. God's looking at you like this. Lord. Oh, that's funny. He's talking to himself. Lord. That's me. Okay? And I know you're thinking, but like, Jamie, I'm Christian and I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. God sees all and he also forgives it. Yes, you can. You were not put here to be abused. Nope. You are not a receptacle for somebody else's unresolved issues because they're too immature to get help. And I don't care what your man says. I don't care what your man says. Right now, there is a good man who has put in the work who will eat your ass like the Last Supper. So if your man doesn't want to get his shit together, you could let him know. Give him a new zip code. By the way, if you're like me, there could be a new woman out there for you too. All right. Anyway, I'm just saying. It is what it is. I stand behind everything I say. I don't care. I really don't. Somebody's going to be like, you said eating ass like the Last Supper. Yes, I said what I said. I really do love my necklace. I know I made it, but I just love it. It just makes me feel so... I love it. Okay. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great day. Share this video. Share it. Just share it on your page and say, somebody needs to hear this. We need to stop taking shit so personally. Here we go. Oh, God bless you, Brandy. God bless you. Yes, the Last Supper, I said what I said. Oh my God, Noelle, is your man chocolate? I'm so jealous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's end on the eating ass part. Amen. Okay, I love you guys so much today. Share this video. Have a great, great day.